Assalamualaikum to mgt300. Before I continue with my presentation, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Nur Eliana Natasha binti Muhammad Fauzi. I am from MBA 119 4D. My matrix number is 2020877064. In this video, I will be presenting chapter 7, which is storing organizational information. Databases are used to store information. As we all know, databases keep track of many types of objects, which is inventory, transaction, people, such as employees, and locations, such as warehouse. There are three different types of database model, which includes the hierarchical database model. In this model, information is organized into a tree-like structure, and it also cannot have too many relationships. Next is network database model. This model is opposite from hierarchical database model, as it can be many relationships because it is flexible. The last one would be relational database model, as it is designed to store information in the form of logically related two-dimensional table. Next, I'm going to proceed with the fundamental concept included in the relational database model, which is entity, attribute, primary key, and also foreign key. Entity in the relational database model is a person, place, thing, transaction, or event about which information is stored. However, attributes called fields or columns are characteristics or properties of an entity class. Primary keys and foreign keys identify the various entity classes, such as table, in the database. Primary key is a field of group that uniquely identifies a given identity in a table, and foreign key known as a primary key of one table that appears as an attribute in another table and acts to provide a logical relationship among the two tables. Moving on, I'd like to discuss with you some of the advantages of a relational database. First, it would help to increase flexibility. A well-designed database should handle changes quickly and easily in order to provide users with different views, as everyone has different needs. It's also flexible because it has only physical view that deals with physical storage of information on a storage device and has multiple logical views. This logical views is focusing on how users logically access information. Next is increased scalability and performance. A database must scale to meet increased demand while maintaining acceptable performance level. For your information, scalability means how well a system can adapt to increased demands, and performance is to measure how quickly a system performs a certain process or transaction. Not only that, the advantage of relational database model helps to reduce information redundancy. Redundancy refers to the duplication of information or storing the same information in multiple places. Following is increased information integrity, as it measures the quality of information. Do note that relational integrity constraints is a rule that enforces basic and fundamental information-based constraints, while business critical integrity constraints is a rule that enforces business vital to an organization's success and often requires more insight and knowledge than relational integrity constraints. Last but not least, increased information security, referring to the access from authorized users. Not all can access because of password, access level, and access control. For example, lower level only can read, but upper level can update or delete. Now, let's take a look on the database management system, or we can call it as DBMS. We can use DBMS to get information, as it can update, delete, print, but still can have access level. In this process, user sends requests to DBMS and DBMS will send the information that users want. However, as you can see in this diagram, indirect interaction uses not directly database but application directly to the database, while direct interaction uses directly to database. Now turning to the data-driven website. It was defined as an interactive website that uses a database to keep it up to date and relevant to its client's need. When a website provides a lot of information, product, or services, a data-driven website is very useful. A data-driven website encourages visitors to insert a query to pick and examine what they are interested in, which the website then analyzes and custom constructs a web page in real time to satisfy the request. There are some of the advantages of data-driven website businesses. For example, development which allows the website owner to make change within any time. Content manager where a statistic requires a programmer to make updates. Future expandability by having a data-driven website enable the site to grow faster than would be possible with a static site. Minimizing human error, cutting production and update costs, more efficient, and also improve stability. So now, let's take a look on integration. Integration enables separate systems to communicate with one another directly. A forward integration takes information entered into a given system and sends it to automatically to all downstream process. Meanwhile, a backward integration takes information entered into a given system and sends it automatically to all upstream system and processes. Without integration, an organization will waste time entering the same data into different systems, resulting in low quality and inconsistency, which is common with redundant data. That's all from me. Thank you, madam.